Feels like I'm in an interview.
Look, man, this is real talk. Obviously, doing digital, you're doing heaps of videos.
Yeah.
You feel that you have a greater purpose. You know, before you were freelancing, right?
Yeah.
Now you're working for a purpose where you're seeing people going, oh man, your content, your story is really helping us.
Yeah.
Because you go to the cafes, you see the members. Do you feel that there's more of a purpose with what you're doing
100%.
than before?
Yeah, there's more purpose in the sense helping people is the best way to live.
Yeah.
To positively affect people is a lot more powerful than anything else, and being here in this environment is letting me do that.
Yeah.
And the testimonials that I've been filming, the training sessions that I've been filming, you see in people's faces like this is like life-changing shit.
Yeah.
So
Two ladies I was training yesterday, Bernadette and Sally. They said we love the Juju production videos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because we're telling a story.
Yeah.
We're telling a real life story, so they're enjoying that content amongst everything else that we're doing, from Instagram to Facebook to YouTube. When you hear that, like I was walking yesterday, in, and you know I had a couple of tough meetings. There's
your table.
No, this is the new setup. This is the new studio. If you want to say hello, you can be a part of the episode.
hello. This is Tina, everyone.
This is Tina.
Club manager.
I've got to get back to
If
work.
you think her last testimonial was shit, let us know. But the beauty of what we're doing right now is we're being ourselves. So it's a platform where people can see the real Jules, right? And you know, what I love is when people go, man, you're helping me so much. But I go, I need to help more people. Do you have that sense of going, you know, we're doing so good.
Yeah.
You know, our team's, you know, affecting a lot of people. Do you go, well, I know I can do, you know, 10 times, 100 times, 500 times more. Do you see that vision? Do you feel it?
Yeah, 100%. I think the best thing about what we're doing is we're just being ourselves, and like literally right now we just got 3 cameras rolling and we're just having a general chat, just like how we normally have a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, just helping people is so powerful, and using digital as a tool to show more people is the best way to do it.
You know, what I'm looking forward to the most is seeing the growth within every person that works here, and just the effect that they have on others, but not getting complacent or comfortable going, you know, I've helped 4 or 5 people, you know, I'm doing well.
Yeah.
If you help 4 or 5 people, what goes through your head? What do you want to do thereafter that? What do you think? What's your mind saying? Like, do you go into the next day going, fuck, I'm gonna do more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get excited going to DigiDirect today?
Oh, a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah. It was on my mind all night.
But that's how spontaneous we are, right? Because I knew, like, I knew yesterday. I go, well, our equipment's good, but there was a bit of a malfunction, right?
Yeah.
I go, we can't be that. You know what I mean? And I knew if I'm going to put out the best I want to put out, I need my team to feel comfortable around me.
Yeah.
You know, you're under pressure, but you still perform, right? We still perform.
Yeah, still got.
There was a malfunction. First 8 minutes, the volume was down.
Yeah.
You know, I was probably an Academy Award winning performance by me, and no one could hear the first 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But those things happen, right?
Yeah, and you just got to be adaptive to it.
Yeah.
Move forward and learn from those mistakes and malfunctions, because sometimes those things are out of our control.
Yeah.
You just got to adapt to it and do what you can to get the job done at the end of the day.
Yeah. Have you got any questions for me?
You've actually told me, not many people might know this, but you get migraines when you think too much.
Yeah.
You get so passionate about what you're talking about, so you get migraines, right?
Yeah, so when I train someone, I give them my full attention, like immense. If I do a one-on-one with my staff, I just go above and beyond. And I get a migraine sometimes right at the start.
Yeah.
But I don't tell the people I'm training.
Yeah.
I get through it, and I might get through 4 or 5 meetings, and no one would know. When you want to be exceptional or really good at something, you can't let those things affect you. Even though sometimes, because what happens, I don't know if you know what happens when you get migraines, you see black spots.
Oh, really?
So you can't see properly.
Okay.
So like you say, I'm talking to you, I can't see you properly.
Yeah.
And then I've got to keep the energy up and keep the focus up.
You sort of got to ignore that, hey, and just keep focusing.
It's really hard, because I'd rather have a headache than a migraine, because the migraine you can't see.
Yeah.
And like you say, I wanted to drive home, I couldn't drive home. And normally what you have to do is you got to go to a dark place. So you got to, it's got to be really black. You got to close your eyes, and you know, sometimes I'll take a migraine tablet if it's around. But a lot of the times, like I said to you, I said February's got to be about how much good content we can produce. But the biggest thing is what we're producing is how many people can we help? Like the couple I helped today. What I love is the story behind the person that I'm training. And what I found is now we got this one common goal of the people we're helping, which no gym's doing.
Yeah.
Like no one's going to be able to keep up with what we're going to be able to do with people. I've gone full circle. I was doing this 20 years ago.
Yeah.
This is nothing new to me. It wasn't documented. And, you know, I said to you before I go, you know, I wish, you know, I'm probably a lot more developed, a lot more educated as well, and I think I can give much more value to people than I could before. But, you know, like if you know, I used to work, but I think I was lazy.
Yeah.
Like that's the truth. I reckon I was lazy because I didn't focus on the things that really mattered. I didn't want to study hard enough. I understood nutrition and the training side really well. That was second nature to me. That was easy. But helping people through the problems they went through. But I guess that came with experience.
Yeah.
20 years of seeing what people go through, from, you know, losing their jobs to bad relationships, to being around the wrong people, to working so much they can't have enough time for themselves. I've seen that whole trend, so I kind of knew what people went through, and so I knew fitness was a way, that was one part of what they needed to do. Because if I told, you know, 2 of the people I trained today, you're going to lose 4 kilos, right? But what happens at the end of the 4? Nothing. What happens?
Yeah.
You know, you feel empty, right? What are you going to do then? And a lot of the times, it's having those small little incremental goals for them. And one might be, you've got to lose 4, but how do I maintain that? So people go, oh, you're on a maintenance program. There's no fucking maintenance program. You've got to train.
Yeah.
There's no maintenance program. Or say you reach a goal, I see people, I'm going to do the next 40-day challenge. I'm not going to do another challenge. Mate, I'm telling you now, I'm telling everyone, if you don't do the 7 this year, you're not going to get what you really want out of it. Because we cover everything from nutrition to mindset to training. But some people are going to hit plateaus.
Yeah.
And their nutrition's not going to work exactly for them. They're going to get sick of the food. Then they're going to start eating differently. Then they're going to see a fad. They're going to start doing the fad. Then you see this domino effect of them falling apart. It's because they went away from the system that worked.
Yeah.
You know, when people go, I don't like eating the same thing every day. I don't like training the same way every day.
Yeah.
Well, the most disciplined people do the same thing every single day, and that's why they're so successful.
Yeah.
Some of them get up at 4:30. They train at 4:30. Then they might meditate. They might read for another hour. Then they get into the rest of their day. But every hour is planned.
Yeah.
So when people go, I don't want to train like that anymore. I don't want to eat like that anymore. Mate, we're going to find a way that you can eat like that for the rest of your life. So that way you can do it. But, you know, like I see people go, I eat this way and I eat that way. I see it so many times. And yeah, but mate, you're no better than you were. You're no more developed up here than you were. So what if you eat that way? I see it with so many people. Now, you know, it's an interesting fact, right? I'm in the fitness industry. I've been in there for a long time. Yeah. I've seen personal trainers come and go, and I can tell you right now, wherever they're getting their training, that's where the problems start, from their teachers. I'm telling you now. It's the same thing with the schooling system. If the schooling system hasn't changed and it's a problem, well, where these guys get their certificate is a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's no different to the schooling system.
Yeah.
I see it firsthand with personal trainers. And that's why I don't want to be part of that herd.
Yeah.
I want to be much more than that. And like building a business like this, you know, being successful doing the challenges and the boot camps, you're going to see the real stories of the people and how they feel, how we make them feel.
Yeah.
And it's us, what we do at that front desk that makes them feel that way.
I think what you said before is not do the blue ocean. What is it?
The blue ocean strategy.
Yeah, you can't be like everyone else.
You can't be like the herd, man.
Yeah.
If you follow the herd,
yeah,
you're just going to be another number of a person that's following the masses, that's too crowded, man.
Yeah.
There's a massive blue ocean. So then, like, I'm thinking, like, so we think, what can we do different at Titan Fitness that sets us apart from everyone else? And that's empowering our team at the front line there, helping the people train the right way and eat the right way.
That's it.
And I was talking to my brother before, I wouldn't let anyone train me with training. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know my capabilities. I know my body. I know what got me injured when I was young. I know exactly what I have to do. You know, I trained Marion and Jazz yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That was smashed.
Yeah.
How simple did I keep it?
Very simple.
And
that was off the top of your head, right?
That was off the top of my head, but I can do that. I've been doing that all my life, right?
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is care of duty. And that's what personal trainers don't understand. You know what I mean? Because risk management in a workplace is the most important thing, right? So why isn't there risk management for people when they train?
Yeah.
Low impact.
You're putting someone's lives.
I done back and legs.
Yeah.
Right? You'd never bring those two body parts together.
Yeah, people would pull you up for that.
100%. But it was the low impact of the workout
Yeah.
that got so
But it was
much
high
out of those two.
intensity though.
High intensity. High intensity. And you don't have to make something complicated so you look good. Why would you make something complicated so you look good?
Yeah, I know.
And then hurt the person?
Yeah, that's selfish.
But it happens so often, and you know, like for far too long, I've been quiet about that.
Yeah.
I just let it happen.
Yeah.
Well, why would I? You know, I started thinking to myself, why am I letting it happen when I own the gym, man? When they're our people that came here because of us, right? So, and that's the biggest problem of, you know, when I said the schooling system's bad?
Yeah.
Because my teachers thought I was going to be nowhere, right? And I can guarantee you now I'm doing better than all of them. The fitness industry and where they get their certificates from is an outdated system. And all they want to do is get their money, give them a certificate, and throw them out in the field.
It's a vicious cycle.
I think the failure rate's 95%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And everyone that comes to me, I want to be in the fitness industry, go somewhere, struggle for 10 years, and then if you're still in there, now you're passionate. Now you want to make something of it.
I totally agree with you about the schooling system, is that they're teaching things that are completely arbitrary to what we should be learning in life. Like, for example, Moody in the previous podcast would say, this schooling curriculum doesn't have food and nutrition in it. People should be learning what they're putting in their bodies. And I think that's so important, and that's getting missed. They
should know what they're putting in their bodies. The fads that are out there, from high fat, high protein to vegan to paleo, it's mixing a lot of people up. And I watched a podcast the other day when they were talking about Lewis Howes, and there was another girl. They're paleo.
Yeah.
She's thinking of switching to vegan. What I would do is I wouldn't switch to anything. I would have a bit of everything.
Yeah.
If I liked vegan that much and I liked paleo that much, I would go, you know what, I'm going to have 1 or 2 meals of vegan and 1 or 2 meals of paleo. But I would look at my carb content to fat content, to the protein content of those meals, and see how it fits me. If someone comes up to me and goes, sweet potato, I don't feel good from sweet potatoes. Well, why don't you have sweet potatoes then? It's not one size fits all.
Yeah.
I always believe eating less is the best anyway. So if you're going to talk about simplicity, simplicity always wins, right?
Yeah.
Like this isn't a hard setup. We're just having a conversation about what we believe that they're doing right and wrong. Now, this is what I believe the future of Titan Fitness is: creating a system where there's not all this information and they're getting mixed up. We give them a formula that works for individuals. You know, if you said to me, Mets, I only eat 3 times a day, I'm not going to make you eat 5 times a day.
Yeah.
I'm going to find the best meals that affect you for the 3 meals a day. I'm going to make sure you drink enough water. You know, you can go 30 days without food, right?
Yeah.
So the reality is, if you put less in, you're going to live longer, right? But if you go to me, Mets, I've got a physical job. You know, I do labouring for 8 hours. It's labour intensive, and I'm sweating all day, and I'm struggling. Well, I'm going to give you more food.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. If you go, I do high intensity workouts twice a day, you're going to have more food. And it's the same with video, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's sometimes going, I need to capture the story.
Yeah.
The story is more important than creating this amazing graphics and going, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just keep it simple, and like what I tell everyone that wants to learn how to make good videos.
What do you say to them? Go, yeah, what do you say?
look, the story is the most important bit because like that's what everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
And just to keep it really trim, like I say, trim the fat. So
Yeah.
you don't want any long bits where it's going to bore people. People's
Yeah.
attention spans are getting really, really short these
Yeah.
days. So we want to trim the fat and only show the really good bits.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with what your message is.
Yeah.
Is just keep it really simple and nothing's going to get complicated.
Yeah. Well, it's the 80-20 rule, right?
Yeah.
Only 20% matters.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what Jen was talking to us about 25% of content.
Well, what did she say about website? Keep it simple. Don't throw too much on there.
Yeah.
But like it's like if you do an ad, right?
Yeah.
The more you say, the less they're going to read.
Yeah.
So say less with powerful words.
Yeah.
So they go, wow, that affected me. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes we move away from simplicity, and we want to make things complicated. You know what I mean? And it happens so often. So like if I said to you, let's shoot as much content as we possibly can, that's going to affect people. But let's keep it simple. Let's keep the message simple. That's what's going to affect people. I think that was a good podcast. What do you think?
I thought it was good. I don't know how long it was.
Guys, if he's like podcasts like this where it's just Jules going, let's just talk.
Yeah, let's just have a chat.
And I think, what can we call the title of this? Keep it simple. Keep it simple for best results.
Yeah, just trim the fat.
Trim the fat, keep it simple. 80-20. 20% of what you do matters.
Yeah.
If you're going to read through emails all day that are just baloney, and you're going to waste your time, for hours doing things that don't matter.
Yeah. I think people are just overcomplicating things as well.
Yeah.
Trying to do too much and not exerting enough, not being efficient.
100%.
For example, you always tell me to be disciplined. I'm probably the most disciplined I've ever been, and I'm going to become more disciplined as ever because I always tell myself if I want something or if I want to do something just totally out of my goal or mindset, and I say I've got to stay disciplined. Like say I want to go buy something which is it's not an investment to my proximity, like if it's not to do with a camera or it's not a book that's going to make me better, then I say no, I'm not going to buy it because it's not going to make me better.
Well, I was listening to a podcast with Tim Ferriss. It's funny when you say that, and he was asked the question: if everything was taken away, do you think you could come back? He goes, I could definitely come back because what I've done is I've trained myself to have less.
Yeah.
I've trained myself to eat less. I've trained myself to spend less money.
Yeah.
He goes, I've trained myself to do all of that, so I can easily go back to that. What happens when you have more and more of everything?
Yeah.
How can you go back to the simplicity? So if you can enjoy that simplicity, you can really enjoy anything, right? Look where we live, right? Like if you're going to take things for granted, you're working right next to one of the best beaches in the world.
Yeah.
The water's right there. You're right next to all the nature that you need in one of the best countries in the world.
Yeah.
We're lucky that we have it like that, and it's that simple that's not costing us a cent.
Yeah, exactly.
There, so I think that's a good thing about this podcast is keep it simple, but work on this because this is what's going to control everything else.
Yeah.
This is what's going to keep the noise away that doesn't matter, and then going to help you focus on what matters the most. When you're focused on that, then you're going to see amazing results. What I love doing is I like connecting with the members like I did today.
Yeah.
I've done 2 this week, and I sent another member upstairs. I said I'm going to help you and your friend as well, and when you can do a job where you can work at that level and still be able to work at the high level where you can still touch people and learn from them and see what they're going through, it keeps your finger on the pulse of what's happening with people out there. And I think it's important with whatever you do, don't lose sight of where you came from, and even do those simple things where you're helping those people, because it helps you stay on track with the people that matter the most to your business. But you also learn so much from them as well. It's the same thing with Bobby and his sister and his mum. It was a great story. When you talk about those stories, people go, "Fuck, they're just amazing people, a great family."
Yeah, they are.
And that's what Titan Fitness is about. So, guys, if you got any questions with anything about videography, the creative side with Jules. Mate, send him a question because he knows how to do that really well. And then you got Derry in the background editing me, doing dancing moves. I don't normally do this kind of stuff. I normally do this. I save it for Facebook Live.
Yeah,
I'll do it for this one too. Bang. That could be my move. Bang.
Some fun.
Bang. Fun. So the biggest thing is like keep it simple. Have fun along the way. Make your team laugh. And always give back. Like wherever you can, give back, man. Like there's people that need our help. There's people that love our content. We get a lot of messages from different companies now because they're just enjoying the rawness. There's Maz. Maz, how was yesterday's workout?
Good.
Good? Yeah,
really
beautiful.
good. Loved it.
Good. Thanks, Jules. This was a good episode. Please edit this. You got the job, man.
Thank
You've done well.